In today's video, we're testing the changes coming to Ying, Thunderbird, and Sens. And we'll start with Ying because this was the most confusing at the reveal, because watching the gameplay, I couldn't really tell what the hell was different. So we've got some side-by-side comparisons, and it simply is the case that the ball that Ying throws will roll further than it used to, giving the defenders more time to shoot it. The biggest difference actually being the maximum cooked, which would have dropped onto the floor and instantly gone off, and now actually rolls a little bit, giving the defenders that tiny little bit of time to shoot it. Now, is this going to do a damn bit of difference? So for my level of play, hell no. But maybe Pro League play, this might actually make a big difference. Next up, we've got Sens, who I think actually has the most interesting and potentially powerful change, and that is the ability to switch on and off their gadget. And what's most fascinating for me is when the gadget is in the off configuration, it will not go away. It will just sit there until you switch it on, as if it has actual battery life, and using the laser walls causes it to drain. And this makes it kind of cool to play around with. Now, will it make sense actually good? Well, I think it could be interesting because, of course, you throw this up, a defender might think, oh, I can safely move while no one sees me, and then the actual laser wall comes down and they get lit up. It could be interesting. But also, equally, you could put down the laser wall and instantly get shot by someone who just look in the right direction at a time, or it could be even worse if you're a teammate of Sens and they just randomly switch it off when you're trying to plant a diffuser or something. So it could easily end up being a liability as well. However, this is not the only change to Sens, as the laser walls have also been updated so that no one can see through them. So normally Warden, Maestro's turrets and bulletproof cameras can see through smoke, but they will no longer be able to see through any of the Sens laser walls. This massively changes up the potential of being able to go undetected behind them, of course. However, there is a little bit of friendly fire here, as glass can no longer see through the laser walls as well, resulting in one of the only really decent combos you could get with Sens being made irrelevant now, as of course glass can no longer see and no longer has a tactical advantage. And then finally we've got Thunderbird, who has just a beautiful little buff here, and that is that when her gadget heals you now, it will also give you a passive heal that will heal you 2 health every second, and this will only stop if you take damage, and if not, it will take you all the way back to full health. Now this could end up actually being extremely strong or mediocre. What it will mean is you can spread out your heals much more, and hopefully if your teammates are smart enough, they can just go to one machine, get a heal, and then passively wait for it to come back up, and the other team members can go to the other ones, and it can be much better managed. However, of course, you might still end up healing an enemy to full health as well. But I'll say that it's much more likely for the attacker not to get the benefits of this passive heal, because they're much more likely to be in combat very soon, because they're probably on objective site at this point. And that brings us now to the conclusion section of this video, and going over everything we've seen here today, I think the Ying change is pretty good, and actually seeing it side by side does show how it does make a significant difference with the fully cooked Candela. So that actually works out quite good, and for the other ones, it doesn't make a huge difference, and I don't think it's going to be too bothered in normal gameplay, but for high level champion gameplay and for Pro League, probably makes quite a big deal. Then we've got the Sense change. I think this could be cool, but I don't know if it's going to be good, and you're probably going to need good communication so you can say, hey, I'm about to switch the laser walls off, so they know it's coming. But it's also a nice benefit that no one on defense can actually see through the lasers anymore. And then with Thunderbird, I think it's just a really nice change, and overall looking forward to just having a nice passive heal up her bots, and yeah, I think it'll be great. Anyway guys, thanks for watching, I'll catch you next time.